Hey guys, welcome back to my little reading adventures here. Today we're doing something super fun, so I thought it'd be really cool I don't have a whole bunch of time to do a whole bunch of extra reading right now. I'm in college and I'm trying to graduate from high school and college right now, so there's a lot going on. But I thought that something that would be doable every day is a video that I saw called Siri Picks How Many Pages I Read a Day. So basically, what I'm planning on doing is asking Siri a number between 1 and 250 how many pages I should read that day, and whatever she answers, of course, we're gonna do. So I think we'll do that for maybe the week. Today's Sunday, so maybe we'll just keep going and maybe we'll go till Friday or Sunday again, make it a full week, or maybe just a business week, who knows. Lots of exciting things happening this week. I'm getting my car that I bought. It's coming to me. I'm so excited. And yeah, we're out of spring break now, so unfortunately I have to go back to my other job. Right now I'm reading The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. It's so far really good, and before I started the challenge, I started reading it. I've been reading it on my Kindle, so that's not accurate. I think I want to say like my Kindle was telling me I was like 40% through, so I need to grab that and look. But I've got quite a bit into this one. And this book isn't really super long, so maybe today we'll actually just finish it, if that's how it works out. And then either we can move on to the next book in the series or move on to something else that's also been on my TBR. So yeah, like what the video is called and what I was just saying. So every day that we're doing this challenge, I'm recording on my phone. So I have my handy dandy iPad here, and I'm just gonna ask my iPad to tell me how many pages we're reading today. Or we might cheat and use my Alexa, who knows? But anyways, so now let's just do that. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 250.
Here's a number between 1 and 250. It's 87.
87, okay. So I know I said that Siri's gonna pick it, but she's dead. So maybe it's Siri or Alexa. We'll pick how many pages I read. So today, the number is 87. So if you'll give me a second, I'll find out what page I'm on and then add what page I need to stop at, and then I'll update you guys when I get there. I don't want to give like any spoilers, but I know this book has been out for a while, so what I'm about to say probably isn't going to be too spoilerly, but if you don't want to hear anything about it, just go ahead and skip to this number right here because I am going to talk about it a little bit. Okay, so like I said, I'm about 40% into the book. I kind of just got to the point where something's going on with her sister, and the guy who's not always super nice to her is being nice to her, so it gives me a little bit of like a something's gonna go on there vibe. I'm really liking it so far, but I feel like it's taking too long. The slow burn is way too slow, but it's really good, so I'm gonna keep reading it. I'm really intrigued by like the mystery aspect of it and everything that's going on. It's not a bad book, it's just the slow burn is very slow, and I'm trying to come to terms with that. But anyways, just give me 1 second and I will go on my Kindle, see where I'm at here, and then I will calculate what page I need to be at by the end of tonight. It is, like I said, Sunday. I think it's like 4 or 5 o'clock, so it's not too late, so I'm just gonna get it done tonight. I'm supposed to spend on my Sundays like resetting my space, but I've been out and about all day doing like senior pictures and stuff like that, so when I came home, really what I wanted to do was just relax. In no way, shape, or form did I want to come home and do laundry and clean. So let's see what page I have to get to today. Let's see what my Kindle says. Yeah, I barely got past, I am exactly 50%. I kind of fell asleep shortly after chapter 43 last night. So let me see if I can find that on here. Yep, so that's page number 180 that I'm on. Okay, so today, guys, after doing that math, or Alexa did the math for me, we have to get to 267. So I have to get to page 267 to complete today's portion of the challenge. So I'm just gonna stick my bookmark right here where I'm supposed to be. I'm exactly halfway through. So far the book's going really, really well, but it's not my favoriteest. I'm sorry, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings by saying that. It's been really good and really intriguing. I just was really excited about like the romance aspect of it, and I haven't gotten a whole bunch of that yet. However, it is a super long series, so maybe we'll get to see a little bit more of that here in a little bit. But anyways, let's get into the video, guys, and I'll come back once I read that part that I'm supposed to. Okay guys, I just read to page 269, was it I was supposed to go to? Well, that's where I'm at. You'll have to ignore the Christmas cards. Anyways. I'm so confused about what's happening. But also I'm here for it. But I'm more confused than anything. And I'm like, what's the deal with all these brothers? Very confused. There's a lot happening. I almost feel like I'm reading like a reality TV show, like Keeping Up with the Kardashians or something. I'm so lost and so confused, and I feel like I just want to look up on TikTok like the book and like get spoilers. But I don't want the spoilers. I want to read it, but I want to read what's going on. Also, like, who are we shipping her with? Because there's, again, not to spoil, but I'll give you a second. Who are we shipping her with? Because Jameson gives me the ick, and Grayson's giving, like, he should be giving me the ick, but I feel like that's who I want her with. Am I horrible? Does anyone else feel this way? Like, Jameson was like, ooh, we're on the right track after she got pee-pewed, and then Grayson was like, if something happens to her, you're liable. And I was like, why is he so protective over her? Like, I thought he was hating her, but apparently he's not. So basically, you guys let me know what you think about with all of this, because I'm lost. I'm confused. That is my book reading, the pages for today. We will be continuing this tomorrow. Is it cheating if I read more than that today, but still read what Siri or Alexa tells me to tomorrow? I think it's not. So I guess when I come back here tomorrow to talk to you guys, I'll let you know what I ended up doing. Like, did I keep reading? What are my thoughts? Because I don't know. I feel like I wasn't super into the book, and like I kind of got to the point where now I am, so it's like impossible to stop. You know how your Kindle shows you like how long you have left? I do have like, I work a double tomorrow. It's looking like I have an hour and 25 minutes left in this book, so I might finish it tonight. Might come back tonight with an update, or tomorrow, I don't know, but I'll come back either way the next time I see you with either how many pages are we reading next, or if I finish, because oh my gosh, I'm finally getting into the book, and it takes so long. It took so long with this book, which like is not a good sign for me. Usually I have to be sucked in, but there was just like this little thing in my head that was like, just keep reading, and I did, and now I'm here, and I'm like, and I know someone who's gonna be watching this is like, girl, I've already read that, like, you're so stupid, like this is obviously what's happening, but I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys when I have an update, whatever that update is. Hey guys, it's officially the next day, aka very late into the night of the last clip that you saw, but I'm itching to read again, so I was like, it's technically the next day. We're gonna go ahead and figure out the minimum page number I have to read tomorrow. But first I want to talk about this book. I wasn't a fan until about like 60% through, and then I was, and now I'm confused. I ruined it for myself. I saw a spoiler on TikTok, like I said in the last clip. I can't believe she ends up with him. I was rooting for the other guy. So now I'm like, do I keep reading? Certainly there's a reason why. But my heart is sad. I really was rooting for the other guy. I'm still really confused. I read the rest of my Kindle, but I think I rated it 4 stars. I really liked the mystery aspect of it and everything. It was a pretty good book. Obviously, I just inhaled it enough to stay up late enough to start another one. I have a double tomorrow. I should be going to sleep like right now, but I wanted to start another one. That being said, I am charging my Kindle. So I was looking at my physical TBR and was like, what should I read next? Great question. I'm so excited to read this next one because life is looking up for me. I just got my own car, so like I have like a more outdoorsy place to read, if that makes sense. And like with the weather getting nicer, I thought maybe something summery or springy would be good. So I have a couple options. First option being Letters to Heaven. In color, it's like, I saw it on TikTok. She was advertising her book. She is 17, I think, and published this book. So I was like, that could be really fun to read because you don't see a lot of that on Kindle, really. So I was like, that could be really fun to read, and it's really giving spring vibes. Or, sorry, I had to go grab it. Or it's This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. I am leaning towards This Summer Will Be Different because I've been wanting to read this since last summer. I think I'm going to start this one with however many pages Alexa or Siri tells me I need to read. I'm going to start that. So let's see how many pages Alexa gives me. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 250.
There's a number between 1 and 250. It's 116.
I have to read at least page 116 in this. And I work until tomorrow. Well, pain is gain, honey. I'm gonna read at least to page 116 in this. And I will update you guys here a little bit, probably in between my 2 jobs tomorrow. After I've read a little bit of this, give you my thoughts, and keep going. Alright guys, hello, I'm back. It's the next day. I just finished my other job and now I'm sitting outside of my second job waiting to go in. My shifts are a little bit like kind of all over the place. My availability is kind of all over the place. They kind of just schedule me whenever they need me, which isn't for another 2 hours and 15 minutes. But I work in the next town over, so by the time I make the 30-minute drive back home, I'd only be there for an hour, and to me, that's just not worth the gas. So, with that being said, I'm just kind of going to sit in my car, wait outside my second job, and wait to go in. I was going to bring my laptop and work on some homework because this week's amount of homework is crazy, but me being who I am, very type B, I actually forgot all of that at home. But coincidentally, did bring my Kindle and my book that I'm reading today. So I'm probably going to work on that while I stay here. I started it last night. I think the clip from last night was all over the place. It was midnight or like 1 a.m. or something like that. So I was probably a little bit delirious. I'm feeling the effect of that today. I've already been caffeinated. I'm still working on it. My Bloom Energies are my favorite. I buy these in bulk. I like those instead of spending money at 7 Brew, but I still spend money at 7 Brew anyways. So I started this one last night. I'm pretty sure I told you guys This Summer Will Be Different. Alexa told me I had to read 116 pages. So I just read the first chapter, so I'm literally only like 17 pages in. So I was like, 100 more. So maybe I'm gonna stay here for the next 2 hours and see how much of that I can get in, because tonight I need to lock in on homework. I'm super busy the next few days, so I need to make sure that I can get my homework done now and not be rushing the night it's due to get it done, because I'm so guilty of that, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm feeling in a good mood today. I'm feeling really motivated to just kind of sit and chill in my car and read. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. It's really nice out, so I'm gonna, put the sunroof up and kind of just stay here. I also think I mentioned in the last clip, I just bought a new car this weekend. I went with my dad to the dealership and I got one. Me and my sister have shared a car since we were 16 and learned how to drive, and that was 2 years ago. We're now 18 years old. We're both going to the same college. We're doing different things. I'm doing online, so I'm staying at home, and she's going in person. So we definitely need our own cars. So I'm just really glad that we finally got that taken care of, and we both have our own cars. So this is also kind of like a last time car riding in this car. I already bought the car that I'm getting, and I'll have to maybe do a tour for you guys. But they're detailing it and finishing some things up, and I bought it on Saturday. Today is Monday. So we will, I guess, just have to see when it's done. I'm hoping either today or tomorrow, but we'll see. I know they're probably super busy, but I'm really excited to finally have it. But anyways, I'm 1 chapter into this book. It's really intriguing me, and it's like a time jump, like then, now, which I really like. And the characters so far, I really like their banter and everything. So yeah, I'll come back with an update, whether it's something crazy happens or I read what I need to, or I'm going into work, but I'll be back with a little bit of an update. But for right now, that's what's going on. I'm about to go into work here in like 2 hours now, and I'm just trying to, I was going to be productive, but I guess we're going to read, which is still productive, but not really what I had in mind. But tonight I'm going to have to go home, do some laundry, clean, and homework. So stay tuned for all that boring things. Okay guys, it's like many hours after the last clip. I read about like half what I was supposed to read and then got sucked into the world of TikTok. Ooh, stops. But I did just finish reading at least the 116 pages. I ended up reading to the end of the chapter, so I think I read to actually 129. I'm literally already almost halfway through this book. It's really good. But that being said, I've done my pages for today. We're on day 2 of, I've decided 5, so there's 3 more days of this. So I came home after reading half of my pages and working, cleaned out my car, cleaned my room, kind of ignore the background, and then finished reading. Now I'm gonna do some homework, and if I have some time, maybe doing a little bit more reading. And now that I'm done with today's, I'm gonna ask Alexa, did you hear me, to tell me how many pages I have to read tomorrow. So without further ado, Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 250.
Here's a number between 1 and 250. It's
12. I can definitely do that. Okay. Well, I guess our number for tomorrow, guys, is 12. So far, I'm like halfway done with this. I really like the couple. Well, it's a long story and I don't want to spoil, but like, I really like the couple that, the not couple, but the couple, if you know, you know, that's in this book. And I'm really kind of worried for one of the main characters. I'm like, what's going on with your girl? Like, why can't anyone know? But overall, super good. It's really encapsulated me. I'm almost halfway through, and I only have to read 12 pages tomorrow, so super good book. Literally, like, what's going on. Super good. Really good, like, summer vibe. Like, I'm ready for the summer, so, like, obviously, good summer vibe. But I do really recommend this. I do think I'm enjoying this one a lot more than the Inheritance games that I read before this, so definitely would recommend this over Inheritance games as of right now. But also, this one is in YA. It's a little bit more mature, so maybe that's why. Like, I've been reading a lot of YA. Maybe I just needed a little palate cleanser. But I'll be back tomorrow when I'm reading my 12 pages. Well, hello there. Hello. I read my 12 pages of, I'm not used to having to swipe to unlock my Kindle. Also, my old Kindle got eaten by my dog, and I just never got a new case. That's what that is. Okay. Super cute though, huh? The stickers and stuff. Anyways, I have officially read my at least 12 pages. Yesterday, I read more than 116, and today I read more than 12. I don't know exactly the math that's in there, but I am currently 73% of the way done with, I'm reading on my Kindle, but it's This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. I think I've said that like 8 times, so ignore me. But it's really good. I don't think it's quite a 5-star, but it's like, the vibes are there. It's keeping me entertained. When I'm picking it up, I'm like, oh. But when I'm not reading it, I'm not thinking about like reading it. So like, that's what I classify a 5-star as. Like, it overtakes my whole mind, body, and soul to where I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to read it. But that's not really happening to me right now, so that's why I'm kind of like, definitely like a solid 4 though. Like, it's really good. I picked it because of like the summery vibe to it. I think I'm gonna finish it tonight, so then tomorrow when I start reading my new page goal, it's gonna be the Letters to Heaven book, which I'm super excited because the girl who wrote it, let me get her name just in case you're curious, Riley Beeson. I hope I'm saying that right. It's Beeson for last name. I think that's how you say that. Her TikToks promoting her book have been all over my For You page, and I just started this channel. No one really knows a lot about me yet. I love God, I love books, so it's like, put them together and boom, you got me. And it was included in Kindle Unlimited, so I just went ahead and renewed my Kindle Unlimited subscription for this book. I was like, that's so good. Now, thoughts on This Summer Will Be Different. I feel like, not to talk bad about it because it's really good, but I feel like at the beginning it was more original, like plot-wise, than it is now. I feel like we're kind of getting into like standardized like tropes and like, girl, this happens like every single romance. Is that a bad thing? No. It's just kind of where I'm at with it. So I'm kind of getting to the point where it's like, okay, like, not to spoil, but it's like, we've gotten to like the romance part of it, you know, everyone's happy, everyone's together, whatever. Let's get to the wedding part. like in the book, it's one of the first things that it says, I think. Her friend, again, no spoiler, skip past this if you don't want to hear anything about the book. Her friend, her best friend, if you will, is like getting married. I'm like, let's skip to that. Like, I feel like something's been going on this whole book, and her friends still haven't talked about it, so I'm like, I need to know. So like, I'm excited to see what's actually gonna happen there, like if they're gonna actually talk, or why her friend's been acting weird this whole time, because it's impacting me now. I'm like, girl, what's going on here? Yeah. Those are kind of my thoughts. I'll probably read Letters to Heaven because that sounds like really cute to me. But I need more book recommendations. I feel like I'm running out of things to read that like spark my interest. Also, that one author in my last video, like Blair's Guide to Books, K.L. Walther, who did what was that book called? Broken Summer? The Summer of Broken Rules. The Summer of Broken Rules, the one who wrote that one that I was going on and on and on about. She is writing a book, and it says We're a Bad Idea, right? And it looks like it's set in like the summertime, which would make sense because like I can pre-order it for March 31st. So hyped. Love her writing. So yay! Anyways, I am reading the crap out of this. This summer will be different, and I just wanted you to know and I'm really enjoying it. I really feel like the whole story to it itself is really interesting me. It's becoming a little bit more generalized now, but I feel like we're gonna get there. It's still really interesting. I really like the characters. I feel like it's not like outlandish romance where I feel like this is like realistic, and I really like that aspect of it. So like I'm really enjoying it. I kind of feel like I know where this is heading, but maybe it'll surprise me. But anyways, so now we're gonna ask Alexa for what we're going to read on our 4th day, and after tomorrow there's just one more day left. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 250.
Here's a number between 1 and 250. It's 47.
47. Okay, so tomorrow we have to read a minimum of 47 pages. That's very doable. Very doable. Anyways, see you guys with the next update. Hey guys, I feel like it's been so long since I've talked to you last. It's currently 11:30, and my goal is to already been asleep by now. However, I am dedicated to this challenge. I'm getting it done, okay? So today we have to read for 47 pages, and I did finish the Carly Fortune book last night. Like I said I was going to, okay? Nobody's surprised. I loved that book so much. I loved the characters. I just fell in love with everything. However, the end felt rushed, and I feel like we didn't get enough. Anyways, enough yapping. I'll do like a little summary at the end probably. So I did finish This Summer Will Be Different. I am gonna read the first 47 pages of Letters to Heaven. Like I said, I've seen her promoting her book on TikTok, and she's so, excited about it, and she just made it seem really appealing, so I'm gonna give it a try. It just sounds to me that'd be really interesting to me. It has great reviews, so I'm gonna do that. While I have you though, I am going to see how many pages I have to read tomorrow. I'm kind of terrified. Let's see how many pages you have to read tomorrow. I'm kind of feeling really nervous. Me and Bear are just sitting in here. I had to do my nails. They look really bad. So I'm gonna read the first 47 pages of Letters to Heaven, and you guys can watch me do that. But let's find out what we have to read tomorrow. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 250.
Here's a number between 1 and 250. It's 13.
Okay. 13. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. That actually makes me sad. I feel like I haven't gotten any super big numbers. Well, we got 180. That's a pretty big number. Anyways, so I'm going to read the 47 pages. I'll do a little summary at the end. I will say, though, I did like the last book I read, but it was, like, not the best. The ending wasn't the best. I just feel like I wanted more from the couple than what we got to see. But nonetheless, still loved the characters, still loved all that. So now you guys can watch me read the first 47 pages of this, and I'm going to bed. Hey guys, it's a nice day. Me and Bear have a lot to tell you. This is my great Pyrenees. So last night I read my 47 pages, I believe it was 47. The book that I started reading, Letters to Heaven, so good. I didn't get the whole name, like I did, but I didn't, and I didn't know that there was going to be like a theme of grief either. And so far what I'm reading, I literally love. The author is 17. She's younger than me, and her writing, phenomenal. Anyways, I will be doing like a recap at the end of the video, which is tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. So today I just have to read my 12 pages or 14. I think it's 14. So I'm gonna read those now. It's been a long day. I went and got my new car today. It's been a great day, but also a very long day, very long process, and I have to work at both my jobs tomorrow. So I am ready to go to bed. I'm gonna go ahead and read my 14 pages off camera, and then tomorrow when I do my little recap, I'm gonna go over everything. But I'm so tired. The challenge has been so much fun, but with how much free time I have, which is little to none, it's been a really tough challenge. But I'm proud of myself for making it to the end and doing it all. That being said, this is the last day of it, and I'm glad to go back to just reading when I can. But now that I have a new car to sit and read in, who knows, possibilities are endless. So now I'm just gonna go to bed. But thanks for coming back for this little updates. But anyways, all that said, I'm gonna go read my 14 pages, I think it is, or something like that, and go to bed because I don't have any homework. So tired. But I'll see you guys for the little update. Hello. Long time no see. I said I was gonna do like a little summary at the end of the video, and that's what I'm about to do. We read about 269 pages minimum, so I definitely went over that. Those books were so good. And so that was an average of at least 54 pages a day. Who's proud? Who is? Be honest. No? Okay. I'm proud. That's all that matters. So we're officially done with this little challenge for the week. So I'm gonna keep reading, but it's not gonna be like Siri or Alexa tells me what to read. So while that was really fun, I am excited to just read however much I want and not have to have a minimum. On the days of like 12 and 14, obviously that was like super easy. I mean, it's just 12 or 14 pages, but so it's not anything crazy. However, I did want to talk about the books that I read in this challenge. So when I started this on Sunday, I was already, I think, a pretty big chunk into the Inheritance games. I was not the biggest fan of that one, but I also liked it enough to where I think I will continue reading the series, but I am taking a little break. So obviously I didn't like it so much that I just had to keep reading the series. The second book I read, This Summer Will Be Different. After I've had like a few days to sit on it, I did still really enjoy it, but I guess I should go back. I would rate the Inheritance games like a 3.75. It was interesting enough for me to finish it, but not interesting enough for me to like dive into the next book of the series, which is weird because I feel like I've seen so much hype for that one online. But I mean, everyone's different, to each their own, but it was just, yeah, it was just different for sure. And then This Summer Will Be Different. I really liked it. I started reading it honestly because the weather where I live started to get nicer, and it's back to like 40 degrees, so I'm really happy that I read it when the weather was nice. But that one I really liked. I really liked the like themes of the book, and like, you know, you get older and things happen with your friends, and like the romance aspect of it. I really liked that one. Probably the best so far. Well, I haven't finished the third book I started reading, but I really liked that book. That book alone was 300 pages. So I definitely read way over the 269 pages. The themes in that one was like my favorite. I really liked that book. I just really liked the characters, I think. The friendship in there and like just everyone in the book. I didn't have like a character that I didn't like. Like most of the time when I read a book, I'm like, there's just like one character who just completely irks me, and every time they come on the page, I'm like, ugh. You know, you grow up, you have to make new friends. It's not always just the one friend that you have. So that was really good. I liked the way the author wrote that into the book. And then I would probably rate This Summer Will Be Different. I would probably rate that one at like a 4.25. It was really, really good, and I enjoyed it, and it was great for what it was, and like the weather was getting nicer, so it was giving summer vibes 100%. However, it wasn't a 5-star, and that's okay. I haven't yet to find a 5-star this year. It's kind of sad. So again, drop your recommendations in the comments, because I'm actually running out of books to read, and it's making me mad. I'm still reading on my Kindle, so I'm gonna keep reading Letters to Heaven, and that one's been really good as well. But I usually have like a running list in my head of what I want to read, and I just don't have that right now. And I know the summer's coming, so like I'm gonna need more summary books, and that gives me more options. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It did take me a whole week to make, so if you liked it, go ahead and subscribe, because that was a lot. All of that being said, I have lots of more challenges coming, so if you're interested in seeing some more, again, subscribe, girl. I'll still be here. It was really fun to make, and I really like doing these because it kind of gives me like an excuse in a way to read when maybe I should be doing other things, but that's okay. But yeah, so I think that's it for today's video. That was kind of like a little ending to this thing, and I'm proud of myself. I feel like this was a very successful week for reading. I'm on track to finish my 3rd book of the week, and I think with everything else I have going on, I'm doing pretty good. So yeah, go ahead and drop any book recommendations in the comments. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Like I said, many more challenges to come. I look forward to seeing you in next week's video. Lots of ideas still, so obviously there's gonna be lots more challenges. So if you liked this one, there's many more where that came from. So I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye.